Hello friends, welcome to a new video. Good morning. I hope you guys are feeling wonderful today. Welcome to another day in my life, and right now I am trying to get some errands done. I feel like I've got a lot to do today, but not enough time to do them. So we're going to do the best that we can. I need to go to find the hun a phone because I want to try something new and I would like to get it started next week, but he needs a phone in order for me to do that. The phone that he has now is complete trash. It barely even works and he no longer has a service, so we need to get him a working phone number. The other thing that I need to do is put some meat in my freezer. I need to go to Wayfields, or I think I'm going to Wayfields, or I may just end up going to Kroger. Because I want to check both Kroger and Walmart for this phone. I want to get him just a little simple prepaid phone, something that I can load minutes on, because he would only need it for 2 specific reasons, and that's it. He won't need it for anything else because I handle all of his stuff for him. But I want to see if they've got any in stock in Walmart, and if not, then Kroger will be the next option. But yeah, I also need to get some meat for the refrigerator. I need to cut up those peppers. I need to figure out what's for dinner. I need to do a bunch of stuff on my computer. So it's just one of those days, y'all. I am exhausted. I'm really tired. My body hurts. All right, y'all. So the cell phone hunt was a bust. I went to 2 Krogers and a Walmart because I know what phone I want to get him, and they were out of stock at all 3 stores. So the hunt will continue another day. But while I was at one of the the last Kroger that I went to, I just happened to go through their clearance section, and they had these. The hunt already grabbed 2 bags out of here because he thought he had dialysis today. So he's already grabbed 2 bags. I had to stop him, girl, because he was like fully dressed and ready to go. Okay. They had these classic mix bags of chips here. It's got the Gordettos, the Bugles Nachos, Bugles Original, Chex Mix Original, and Chex Mix Cheddar. And they were $2.80. You get 20 bags in each one. So these would be perfect for Olivia or whoever wants one for a snack. I'm going to be cutting up all those peppers over there. These are all of the yellow peppers that I got off of the truck yesterday. So there's 4 boxes here. So I'm going to be cutting those up. I'm going to be making the little mixture that I make and put in the freezer, cutting up onions. I've got some leftover celery from when I made the roast. And so I'm going to cut that up. I've got some green peppers. I've got 1 green pepper already in the refrigerator, so I'm going to use those. And I got a bag of onion. I got 1 white onion or a sweet onion in the refrigerator, so I just got a bag of the purple onions because they were the cheapest. And I'm just going to cut all of them up, divvy them up into freezer bags, and then what I normally do with that is whatever meal I make, if I need peppers and onions and such, I just grab a few out the freezer bag, throw it in a pot, and I keep it moving. Saves me time when I'm cooking. Okay, so we've got our monthly report from dialysis yesterday, and one of the things that we need to work on is cholesterol. So we were recommended, or we were suggested to switch back to the egg whites. You guys know that I was doing the regular eggs because I had got them on a clearance at Walmart. I think that's where I got those brown eggs. But anyway, so that's what I had been giving him. Not every day, but obviously it's not a good thing, I guess, because his cholesterol has gone back up. So they told us we need to switch back to either egg substitutes or egg whites. So I got this Bob Evans. Girl, expensive. It was $7.99, but we got to do what we got to do. Arm & Hammer is buy one get one free. So since we're low on laundry detergent, I just went ahead and got it, so that I don't have to worry about it the next time I go to the laundromat. These were, I think, $5.99, but of course, buy one, get one free. So I've got this Odor Blasters Fresh Botanical Scent, which smells really good. And then I got this one, the Orchid Blossom Arm & Hammer scent, so that one smells really good as well. Pasta is going to be for dinner, so I've got some Prego. It was on a weekly deal. New deal started today. Weekly deal, 2 for $4. So this was the only brand that carries the low sodium version. They also had a no sugar one, but I do put a little bit of sugar in my sauce every now and again, not all the time, just to cut the acidity of the tomato. But every now and then I put sugar in anyway, so girl, it doesn't matter. But I definitely needed the low sodium version, so I've got 2 of those. All right, so we're back. It's been hours later, y'all. I've been working on stuff on my computer and editing a video. So multitasking basically here at my computer, but I'm at a good stopping point and I want to turn my attention to something else, kind of take a break from staring at the screen. But before I get up, I did want to share this resource to my girlies that want to start like a small business and you need funding or you just need different resources. There's resources out there. The ones that are specifically targeting women, those are kind of hard to find. So every month I get like this email with a whole list of small business grants, different resources, strictly for women, and I do share them from time to time. I haven't shared one in a while, so I'm going to share one with you right now. It's not necessarily a funding grant, but it is a place that you can go to get different resources. So the website is clevergirlfinance.com. They are considered to be one of the largest personal finance media education platforms for women in the US. They've also consistently been voted one of the best finance websites for women by the Platts Awards, celebrating excellence in financial media. So that sounds pretty cool. Let's see, it says that their site offers free resources, including personal finance courses, one-on-one mentor calls, articles, audio, and video content. And they also offer a very supportive community. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free. It's free to look to research some information. Maybe you'll find them helpful. I don't have anything else right now. Some of these dates have already passed as far as like the grants and stuff. Let me see. Let me just scroll through here really quick. Well, here's another one. This one's actually, I haven't seen it on the list ever. It's called Forced Micro Grant. So this one's actually a grant. And you would have to apply by August 29th to their website, which is www.thegenexperience, so GEN, the letter X, PERIENCE.com/40-grant. So I'll make sure to put the link to both of these websites in the description. But their applications are now open, and it says that their grant was created to support women founders over the age of 40 who are building impactful businesses and solutions. The funding is $500. So if you guys want to look that up and do your research on that, maybe it could help. Right, I am still working in the kitchen. I'm starting on cutting up the onions Got a little bit of peppers left in this bowl. I'm about to transition into cooking dinner. Pasta is what's for dinner. So I've already cut up all of the celery that I have, all of the bell pepper. I still have some mushrooms that I need to work with, some cucumber. I'm going to make a cucumber and what you call it, like salad sort of, but it's just cucumbers. I'm not adding any tomatoes this time. And then I've got some carrots that I'm going to be cutting up here to put in the spaghetti. Now I don't freeze carrots, but whatever, I froze carrots before and I didn't really like it when they thawed out. I didn't like the texture of it. So whatever's I don't use for spaghetti, I'll just put it back in the refrigerator. These mushrooms, I'm not going to use the whole thing for spaghetti. I am going to cut some up. I'm going to clean them off, cut some up, put the rest in the freezer. And here are the cucumbers, which I think I'm only going to do 2 cucumbers because I do have some tomatoes. I had a coupon and I bought some apples. I didn't show y'all that in the haul, but I bought some apples. And when you bought the 3-pound bag of apples, you got a free thing of snacking tomatoes. So I got that. But this is how many bags I've gotten out of the yellow peppers so far. I've gone through 2 boxes, so I've got 2 boxes left. I've been chopping for a while, but we're still making it through. So far I've got 4. I've got 4 freezer bags full of nothing but yellow peppers. So what I've decided to do was do all bags of just the yellow pepper first, and then as I get down to like the last box, then I'll start my my mixture for all 3. And these are the 2 boxes, so they've got a lot of peppers in them, so it's taking me a minute. I may not be able to get through all these today. As a matter of fact, I think I'm just going to go ahead and probably cut up enough because I've already started my onions, and I've got what was left from one of the freezer bags, so I may actually cut up just a few more of those and then make maybe 2 more Ziploc bags of the, well, you know what, I really don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna go with the flow. But yeah, so I'm about to go ahead and move this stuff back over here out of the way. I think since I've got my other vegetables cut up, I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of bags of the mixture, and then after I've used up all of the onions, the green bell peppers, and the celery, then I'll go back to cutting the making just bags of just nothing but the yellow pepper. So yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do that. getting my pasta sauce together. So I've got ground turkey, and then I've got my vegetable medley in here. So celery, red onion, white onion, yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper, some carrots. I put some minced garlic and a bunch of seasonings. These are the seasonings that I use. So paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, which I just ran out. I just threw that in the bag. Italian seasoning, black pepper, a little bit of turmeric, some salt-free seasoning, some onion powder, some complete seasoning, and a little bit of crushed red pepper. So I'm going to clean up this mess here, and I have decided to stop cutting peppers. I've gotten to a good stopping point. I've gone ahead and made my vegetable mixture here. So whenever I cook something and I need some bell peppers and onions, I pull this out the freezer, break it up however much I need, throw it in the pan, and keep it moving. So I've got 2 of those, and then I've got 4 of those bags of yellow pepper. Those are filled all the way to the top. These got a little bit of space in them, but it's okay. And then I cleaned off my mushrooms and put them in the bag, so those are ready to go in the freezer. And these are the amount of peppers that are left. So we still have a good amount in this box, and then a lot more in that box. Alright, I'll grab my sauces here. I'm going to be using these 2 jars of sauces. So this go round, I am making my sauce separate from the actual pasta noodles. So for the pasta noodles, Olivia didn't want regular spaghetti, which I do have, but this big box of elbow noodles was on sale, so I had picked that up. So I'm gonna boil some elbow noodles, and I still need to cut up my cucumbers. For the cucumbers, I've got a little bit of Italian dressing, but I like to kick it up a notch with some zesty Italian seasoning blend. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually get that started. That way it can be marinating in the refrigerator while everything else is cooking. Okay, we're back. It's morning. Y'all, what in the Pepper McPepperland was I thinking getting all them daggone peppers? Girl, them peppers like they took me out. I ain't even finished cutting them all. I got tired. My back started hurting. Okay? My back was hurting so bad I didn't even cut the cucumbers for the pasta dinner last night. So we just ate pasta in a bowl, and that was it. No vegetable. Well, I put all the vegetables in the spaghetti. But girl, I was gonna make a side cucumber little shindig, and my back wouldn't let me. It kept hollering for Advil, okay? Girl, it was hurting so bad I didn't even want to eat because I knew I had to fix my own plate. Girl. Okay. I talked to my mom last night because I was staring at those peppers. I'm blessed. Believe you me, I am so blessed. But what in the world was I thinking getting 4 boxes? What was I going to do with all them peppers, girl? I got 4 bags of just the yellow peppers cut up in the freezer bag. And then I got 2 full bags of the mix blend that I created with the pepper, onions, and celery in another bag. And 2 more freezer bags. Girl, that's 6 bags of pepper mix. My deep freezer is full, okay? There's no more room for cut up peppers. Anyway, I was talking to my mom last night. I asked her, did she want some peppers? So I'll be dropping her some peppers off this weekend. I'll probably just give her what I have left, girl. She's probably gonna look at me crazy when she see how many peppers it is and how big these peppers are. Anyways, today is an exciting day. I've got a meal plan being delivered to the house for the Hun. He was enrolled in this program that allows him to get 1 free meal plan a month. I don't know how big it is, how many meals it come with. We did have the option to choose between low sodium meal plans, no sugar meal plans, or wellness, general wellness. general wellness meal plan. So we chose the low sodium. That was a week ago. Actually, no, I'm lying. We put the order in because we're still trying to figure out how to maneuver this program and take advantage of all the different resources that it come with, which is going to help me out a lot, being that we went from two incomes to one income, and so everything is 100% on my shoulders. So any help that I can get, girl, I'm accepting. Okay, so this program offers some other things too, but today we're going to focus on this meal plan. So once they get to the house, I've been getting notifications since 6 o'clock this morning saying that it's on a FedEx truck and that it's en route to be delivered. So it should be delivered before the end of the day. I will unbox it with you guys because I honestly can't remember the different meals that are in this meal plan. And I'm filming with my phone, so I can't really pull it up to look to tell you guys about it. But anyways, when the box comes, I'm pretty sure it's gonna have a wealth of information in there as far as what's included in the box. So I am pretty excited about that. He gets one free one a month. I don't know how many days it's gonna cover, but nonetheless, it'll still help me out. I did try to meal plan for him or meal prep for him in the past. That didn't go so well because his mind is not the same. So he forgot to eat it, and he kept forgetting to eat it, and it ended up going bad. So I said, well, I don't want to do that because I don't want to waste food. Food is so expensive, girl. Food is so expensive. But yeah, so that'll help me out as far as meals, especially during lunchtime in the middle of the day, because I got him for breakfast. I feed him breakfast in the morning and I fix dinner at night. So those two meals are covered, but in the middle of the day is where we kind of, it's kind of tricky because I'm not there and I don't want him sitting all day with nothing, not eating anything, because sometimes he'll forget to eat, and he'll forget to eat a meal, and he'll forget to grab a snack, and he'll just be kind of plastered on the couch, right? And so once I get him a phone, then I'll be able to just call him around lunchtime and say, hey, don't forget to eat a snack, or don't forget to eat lunch, something, and I'll kind of give him some ideas of what he can eat. I've tried to do that before leaving the house, but his memory, he doesn't always remember what I suggest to him, so sometimes he just doesn't do it. So hopefully this box will help out a lot. Like I said, I don't know how many days it'll cover, but we will find out soon enough. All right, it has arrived. So I'm excited. This is how big the box is. And we're gonna open it. I got the email, or not an email, but a text message saying it had been delivered. So since I was already in the area, I said, let me just come on home, put it in the house. And then I was going to go back to work, but it says perishable, refrigerate immediately. So we're going to see what's in this box. I'm going to put this stuff up, and then I'm going to go back to work, and we're going to start a new vlog. All right. So there is a paper on top that says fresh prepared meal delivery. Place meals in the fridge upon delivery. Our special packaging helps keep meals fresh in the fridge for up to 14 days. Eat each meal by the best by date on the label. Meals are best enjoyed fresh, but can be frozen up to 6 months. So that's good to know. These can be frozen. All right, so those are meal storage tips. Some basic food tips is all meals are fully cooked. They just need to be heated. So yay, that works for lunches. Each meal comes with microwave heating instructions. Do not put plastic containers in a standard oven. Do not use a toaster oven to heat the meals. And if you freeze your meals, place the meal directly into the microwave and increase cooking time by approximately 2 minutes or until internal temperature is 165 Fahrenheit. On the back of this piece of paper, it has microwave heating instructions, oven heating instructions, cooler box and packaging information, recycling tips, and then some contact information if I ever have questions or need help. So this is kind of set up like those, I'm looking at it now and I'm opening it, and it kind of reminds me of those Hello food delivery meals. It's got like the little flap things to cover it. It's got some ice packs in here, so I probably could have waited to do this, but I wasn't sure. So here we are. It's got two big old, all right, two big old ice packs in here. So actually, let me sit these in the sink. Right. It doesn't say, I don't have like a piece of paper saying what all the meals are, but we will take them out. Oh, there's 4 of those. Let me see. Here's another ice pack. Okay, so let me put this one in the sink. Okay, so the first meal is a all-American breakfast. So it has classic scrambled eggs with roasted potatoes and chicken sausage. So they come in like these little trays. Let me cover up the company name here because this is not a sponsored video, so we're not doing any free advertisement. I'm just showing you guys what I got in the mail, okay? All right, and actually, I guess it wouldn't matter if I showed you guys because you can only get this through that particular program. So unless you're... All right, so the next meal is Cubano style beef picadillo. So it's slow cooked ground beef and tomato stew with Sunfrito black beans, brown rice, and a vegetable medley. So these will also come in handy on nights that I don't feel like cooking. And it's a free-for-all type of a night. Chicken Parmigiana. So it has breaded chicken breast, marinara sauce, mozzarella, whole wheat pasta, and broccoli. Oh, okay, so that's giving me an idea for pasta, switching to whole wheat pasta. So that's 3 meals so far. Then we've got a macaroni and cheese with chicken breast. So let's see, whole wheat cavatappi pasta, creamy cheddar cheese, herb roasted chicken breast, and broccoli. So that's that one. So that's 4 meals. Home style meatloaf, smoky tomato glazed chicken meatloaf, buttery mashed potatoes, green beans, and mushrooms. Okay, I've never heard of chicken meatloaf, but okay. All right. Then we've got curry turkey stew. So we've got roasted turkey breast and chickpeas in a creamy coconut curry stew with brown rice, pilaf, carrots, and snap peas. So that's what that looks like. All right. And as I heat these up for him, I'll show you what it actually looks like cooked over time. Okay, Southwestern style breakfast. So here's another breakfast. So far we've got 1 breakfast and a bunch of lunch and dinner options. And so here's breakfast number 2. This is scrambled eggs, grilled peppers and onions, roasted red potatoes, black bean corn salsa, and chicken sausage. Oh, that sounds good. So that's what that looks like. And remember, this is the low sodium option. So I'm noticing anything that has pasta in it is whole wheat pasta. I gotta keep that in my memory so that when I'm buying pasta, I'm opting for the whole wheat instead of just the regular pasta, which is what I'm used to buying. Okay, so here's another breakfast, some protein power oatmeal. So this is home style high protein oatmeal with cinnamon glazed peaches, raisins, and toasted pumpkin seeds. Yum. Okay. Okay, and that's kind of how that looks. I'm sure it looks better once it's been cooked. So that's 3 breakfasts. Okay. All right. Arroz, Arroz con palo, and this is a chito. Oh shoot, a chiote. ACHIOTE / marinated roast chicken breast with Spanish style rice, carrot, snap peas, and broccoli. So this is how that one is looking. Okay. So that's that. So far we've got 3. Okay. So we've got 7. So we've got 7 meals here so far. This is the last one. This is Southern barbecue chicken, which is grilled chicken breast, homemade barbecue sauce, fire roasted corn and black bean relish, roasted red potatoes, and steamed green beans. So this is a nice little portion. I feel it has a little weight on it. Okay, so we've got 7 regular meals that can be switched up and eaten for either dinner or lunch, and then we've got 3 breakfasts, so a total of 10 meals. Okay, I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. All right, so let me go ahead and put this stuff in the refrigerator. I thank you guys for hanging out with me in the kitchen, all things food in this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, leave a comment down below, say hello, and I will see you guys on our next video. Bye.